Right, hello. Josh here with a little reaction to Tottenham Southampton 5-2. Just before I get started, we're saying it a lot more now. If you're liking the videos, if you're liking what we're putting out, if you're liking what we're doing, like, subscribe, comment if you want. I mean, there's that guy that said that Jay was the best thing about the back post. Get back on it. If you comment in, we don't mind. Tottenham 5, Southampton 2. What a strange game. I didn't think we played badly in the first half. I think we deserved to be behind in the first half, but there was some few moments that were promising. Ndombele, for me, oozes quality. He looked absolutely fantastic. The little turn and pass he does to set up Tottenham's first is incredible. That's kind of what we're missing. So at some point, a player that has that Moussa Dembele type capacity to just drive and run and twist and turn and just take 3-4 players out of the game with one turn. It was incredible, and I did feel a bit sorry that he was subbed off at half time, but also what follows, you can't really dispute it. And he was on a yellow, and we were just being careful because there was a quite high chance, I think, that Southampton could have gone down to 10. So it's good management to take Ndombele off in that situation, especially with the games coming up, how little minutes there are at his legs. We've seen how he can change a game. You don't want him to be unfit if we're 1-0 down against Leyton Orient or the North Macedonia game we're playing on Thursday. It makes sense. But on to the crux of the game, which would be the second half. We just came out and Southampton assisted us. They just played the weirdest line I've ever seen in terms of just... They were so high, and when you've got Son, and even though he wasn't particularly lively today, Lucas Moura is a threat, as we've seen. So it was a very strange decision for them to continuously play that line and just let us run in behind. And we scored a goal early on, Kane with a fantastic finish, marginally offside by Son, further back in the move as well, and then we scored again, Kane. That one was more clear cut, but we were making chances. We were there, and eventually Southampton just couldn't deal with it anymore, and we just went through and through. And 4 Kane assists, 4 Kane goals, and then a cheeky one for Kane at the end. It's very difficult to pinpoint a man of the match there, but for me it would have to be Kane. If you look at the quality of those passes, I mean, Eriksen came back in the form of Harry Kane for that game. Hoddle would have been proud. He was proud on the sidelines. And as good as Son's finishing was, and I understand why they gave him it, for me, the vision that Harry Kane showed and the initiative to drop back from striker and unselfishly assist all 4, it was incredible. And to be honest, with any other player, it'd be harsh, but you're expecting Son to score those 4 goals, which in itself is massive credit to Son, but... They did well together. They did so well. And then just the fact that Kane got just the 5th, a little icing on the cake. And it should have been 5-1, really, because I will defend Adam here. Lindelof's handball against Palace yesterday is ridiculous. Doherty's handball today was ridiculous. For me, it all started, especially, the worst one I've seen is the Sissoko one in the Champions League final, and it's getting worse since then. That's not a handball, is it? You know it's not, I know it's not. Nobody wants it to be. Even the Southampton legend on commentary was dismayed how that could possibly be given, but just thankfully it didn't ruin the game. We were at a point where, yes, they made it 5-2. That they're not coming back into the game at that point in the 90th minute, so if that had been given at 1-1, 2-2, that is a game ruiner, as it was yesterday with United Palace. So there needs to be a look at that rule, I think. I did like Jake Humphrey properly grill the assistant, the referee they had on punditry. They were saying, yes or no, does this work? And he was like, yeah, no, I disagree, it works. And it was like, you're lying. We know you're lying. It's just a shame that, again, we're talking about this instead of, a fantastic performance. I was really hoping Song was going to get on the those few players that have scored 5 in the Premier League, but it wasn't to be. It was his first hat-trick, and just seeing him and Kane at the end laughing, and they were basically trying to give each other man of the match. No, he deserves it. He assisted me. No, he deserves it. He finished him off, and I'm excited to see Gareth Bale on the end of that. As much, Lucas Moura wasn't really that visible. Lamella was good, I think, when he came on, but Son, Kane with Bale a fit Vale doing that on the end. It's exciting, and it might not go to plan like that, but it's exciting, especially if I want to see Lo Celso and Ndombele on the same pitch at the same time. Højbjerg did recover from his shocker against Everton. I thought he had a very good game. Started off a bit shaky again, but ended up winning that battle. Romeo had to get subbed off because he looked like he was dangerously close to a red. Ward-Prowse didn't really grab the game in any way. And Højbjerg eventually became the anchor of why we bought him. So, all in all, positive signs. Southampton did give us it a little bit, but it's positive, and we're moving in the right direction finally. And hopefully this continues, and hopefully we've got a bit of firepower back at Tottenham. Excellent. Okay, that's all I've got to say on the game. Really, I've probably forgotten something, but Kyle Walker-Peters, very good pass for your assist for the first goal. I'll give you that, but then you were part of the defending problem, so sorry. But no, okay, thank you very much for watching, if you did. And up the Spurs, tell your dad, all of the above. Thank you.